Good afternoon. This is Kathy, and today I am going to share with you some information about Adobe Spark. What Adobe Spark is, it is a free online web and mobile solution that allows everyone to easily create and share visual stories. You can create things like social graphics, web pages, magazine type designs, and then there's just so much more. So what I'm going to do is I'll go right to the website and I will show you some of the features that are involved in it. So when you go to Adobe Spark, all you have to do is type in Adobe Spark in your browser, and it will bring you to the page. And I'm just going to give you this quick overview before I get into it further. So it has different types of typography that makes you have a professional looking design. There are tons of photos that are free or free to use type of pictures without like copyright. There are professional themes, and they're easy to create, and you can do this on a mobile device or on your desktop. Here are some examples of some images, and it kind of guides you through how to create a visually stunning looking poster or whatever you're creating. It gives you suggestions. And then you can also see in the gallery other things that other people have created. And then they have 3 other categories too involved in this, called Spark Post, Spark Page, and Spark Video. And those are all things that you can create. So basically the first thing I am going to do, and let me show you the pricing also. If you are just starting it, the great thing to do is use the free account right here. You don't need a credit card or anything, and it's just free to use and create things. If you like it and you decide that you want more content, more things like that, you can sign up for one of these plans, but you definitely don't have to. But if you're in a business and that's something that you could do, right now they're giving you 2 free months at the individual price. That's normally $9.99. So let me go ahead and get started into it here. You will come to this page, and there's several ways that you can log in. You can create your own account, or you can log in with Google, Facebook, Apple. There's your email, or if you have already have a Creative Cloud account, you can log in with your Adobe ID. But I'm just going to go with Google for now. And I'm going to log into my account. And then it will bring me to the main page like this. It gives you the option up at the top that you can look for different types of templates. If you just click, it will give you some. So I'm going to just choose card for now, just so you can see what it looks like. And I'm going to put in birthday. And then you just hit enter. And then what it does, it brings up all of these different samples of cards that they already have. They're templates, and they are all able to be edited. Now, one thing I do want to point out to you, if you see this little yellow thing on some of the corners of these, anything that has that, it's considered premium content, and you do have to have an account to be able to use that or create on it. So if you see that little yellow tab in the corner, you know that is something that you have to have the paid subscription for. But let me just go ahead and click one. I'll show you how easy it is to edit, and then we will go back and I'll show you some of the other things. But once you click on a template, all you have to do is click edit this template, and then it will load it, and it even gives you these nice little tips in between while it's loading for things that you might want to do. So it'll come up here and it'll be in your account, and see, if you click on it, each thing is a clickable thing. So say I decide, I really don't want this balloon here. I can either take it off, I can change the color of it, I can change some of those things. So say I want to change it. I'm going to click replace balloon. Let's see if I can replace it with something else. So let's say I want a bunch of balloons. So I just clicked the bunch of balloons and it put it on there for me automatically. And I decide I don't like that color, I want a different color, then I can change it and it'll automatically change on there for me. So it's anything that you want to change, you just click and it puts this white box around it. You can use the big circles to stretch it or make it smaller, or it'll give you a little hand that you can move the item around that you want. So anything that you don't want, you just click on it and it gives you the edit up here or the delete, or you also have this one here to duplicate it. So say I want a couple balloons, I could duplicate it if I wanted to. So I have several balloons now. So if you want the opacity changed, you can make it. So I'm making those balloons lighter. I can do that there. If I want to reorder them in a different place, that meaning I want to make them, change them somewhere else if I had more items, I could do that. All of these are over here. You can flip them horizontal or vertical. And like I said, it's pretty easy to use. As far as that, everything comes up over here in this corner. If you want to add different effects, you can, different types of type. I changed my font. You can see here, I put a border around it. You can make it thicker or thinner. So it's very nice that it's customizable, and it's over here in the left-hand side. And you can see up here, you'll say projects my post, and then you can change the name of it to whatever you want so that you remember what it is. So say that you have completed this and this is the way that you want to do this. You can click the download button and you can download as a PNG file, and that's the best graphic quality file. A JPEG, it's a smaller size file, but it's a really good one for photos, or a PDF. And then all you do is you click Start Download, and it will prepare your download for you and download whatever you've created to your computer. The other thing that you can do is there is a share button over here in the top right. If you click share, you can publish it to social media. So say you make something and you want to put it somewhere, you have the option of Facebook, Twitter, Google Classroom, send it in an email, or actually create a link for it. So if you just click the link and copy, you can create that link and post it somewhere on the internet. So that was a real quick overview of creating like a card just by using the templates over here. So as you can see, you have the options here of different types of posts or pictures that you want to create. If you click View All, it will also give you more specific things this way that you can just click on and edit according to category. Up at the top, you also have the options of narrowing it down. So say you want to make a graphic to post on something like Facebook, Twitter, or an advertisement or something like that, you can do that. Basically, you just go to graphic and then you just click this plus. And then you can determine what type of graphic that you're going to be creating. If you go to web pages, you can go here and it will show you information about these types of things for the web pages. If you click the plus again, you can just choose web page and then it will add it, and then you just basically edit it according to however you want. And this is what Pages is, Adobe Spark Pages is that. So let me go ahead and go back, and then the last one is videos. You can create a slideshow. So say you have you're interested in making a slideshow, you can also do that. So let's just do the do-it-yourself knitting really quick to bring this up. So if you have different pictures and things you want to add to it, you can edit it accordingly and create a short video tutorial out of it. There are different layout types that you could use for it. Let me move this out of the way here so you can see. But it's really cool, and it's really easy to use as far as being able to create things. Just remember this little plus up here at the right to start that. So let me go into the actual video here, and what it does is it will start out like this, and then it will give you a spot to put the title of what you're going to do, and then you click your next, and then you can pick a template here. I'm just going to click show and tell. And when this comes up to be able to create a video, this would be very nice if you maybe went on vacation and you wanted to share your photos with your family or just someone else. It will create a nice video for you. And another nice thing about Adobe Spark is it shows you, has a little tutorial that you can just click and play, and they're only about a minute long to help you to know what you need to do to create it. So this would be my first slide, and you can see here I can add different things. If I have a video, I can put it on there. If I have a photo, I can put it on there. So say I wanted to add a photo, you can upload your own photo. You can find free photos. If you have Creative Cloud or Lightroom, you can put it there. If you have Google Photos, you can connect right to your Google Photos to add things, or connect to your Google Drive. So it's very nice because that's built in, and you can find those things and add them directly to your video that way. It also has, of course, the text, and you can type whatever you want to type on there. And then it has this nice thing right here. And what this is you can do a voiceover on it. So you just would click it, and you can say, this is my vacation from summer 2020, or whatever you're doing. And then it will record your voice on here also. You do have, once you have this set up, is you have the theme option. You have different themes that you can choose from down here on the right. You have the resize button if you want a widescreen or square, and then there's also music. So if there's you want music on here, all you have to do is click on one and play it, and then you can hear the music. And then you can add it, or you can add your own music to it. So it's pretty nice and easy video type creation. It's built into Spark, and it is free. So on the left hand side, let me go over this real quick. The home button is this page. This is your home, and then if you have other projects, they will show up here. And the really nice thing about this is it will tell you what type of project it is. So you say you have a couple posts, and then the ones that are videos say video, so you won't have to guess. Be like, I can't remember what that is. If you have a business or something that you want to create a brand, here is the brand that you can create your own logo and use it here. If you get in here and you're like, I need to learn this a little bit more before I jump into it, there is that nice learn button, and they have different categories that you could learn how to do, like guidelines for branding, if you have a small business, marketing, using different type of styles. It's kind of nice that you can learn different things, and you just can click and search your articles this way too. So I hope you get in here. If you want to be creative, this is a wonderful website to do it. And the nicest thing is they have all these templates that are set up for you already, and all you have to do is click them, and you can easily edit them. But just remember, the ones that have the yellow in the corner, unless you have a paid subscription, you won't be able to use that one. You'll have to use the ones that do not have the yellow on it. But there are a lot to choose from that are very nice, and you can even create your own from, right from the very beginning. You don't have to, use a template that's already made. So I hope that gave you a nice overview of Adobe Spark. It's really fun if you want to be creative, and it's pretty easy to use. One other thing I want to point out before we go here is up at the top, it gives you these different icons. So this first one, it's like announcements. It's a little slow loading here. Let me go ahead and go to the next one. This is your notifications. You have notifications here, and this one is your account. It's the big circle. And then this one is connected to your Google account or your Adobe account. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. And then if you have Creative Cloud, which I have Creative Cloud, it shows up over here. So these are all included with that. So I hope that helps, and I hope that you check out Adobe Spark and learn something new today. See you again next week. Thanks.